I will write this book. It's up to everybody else live their lives in a way that I write a loving story. I want to write as loving a story as possible. Peace out.
I'm getting some people that are relating to the latest videos, which, anybody that wants to offer a donation, love to have it, because I really can't afford to upload videos, and I sure have lots to talk about. Gonna put it in a book. If I had more time on a video, then I wouldn't be writing the book. So it's almost like the universe is forcing me to write the book. So I'm perfectly at one with no donations, because it means I'm supposed to focus on the book more. But I do have lots to share during this really painful time in my life. And part of the book is it's not about the problem. It's about the solutions. And the only way you can understand the solution is if you understand the problem. So there's no way you can not talk about the things that are wrong. You have to go into the problem to discuss, is it right? And a big part of that book is going to be using the advertising dollars that were spent with Bottled Intentions and the Dragon's Den. It is a process of associating all of that advertising into this book. Love a lawsuit, so that is even welcome, because it would bring more attention to it. However, it is sort of like a checkmate type game that I'm playing, and I wouldn't start this unless I was really confident that it would work. And one way that I know that it works is because if it works for me, it'll work for everybody else. And a lot of people say that, well, no, it just works for you. And it's like, no, this would work for everybody. Not just me. But you got to understand the process. You got to understand how it works. First of all, wrap your brain around, I get up at maybe 4 o'clock in the morning and my brain goes on, I hate my brother. Everything about them, everything that they've done, every vision of all of the abuse my mother suffered from is now flashing in my head the moment I wake up during the day. So what do you think my day is going to be like? First of all, the brain, when it's in that level of pain and that level of wrongness going on, the brain goes to, how can I fix it? How can I do something right? How can I survive this? So until you process how you're going to walk through this, you're going to be in chaos. And how you find your process, your solution, definitely depends on the state of mind you're in. And you live by the rules. How you keep yourself safe is judged on the rules that you live your life by. So I do have a lot of videos. I give a lot of advice. That's one thing I love about YouTube is I'm giving this, expressing the problem that I'm having, and then the conversations afterwards are what more stimulates the advice. And like when somebody's relating to me, it's like, well, stimulates me to give you some advice there. This is what I would do. And when I do that, that is like more me giving me my own advice is like, okay, if you're in a bad situation, what advice would I give you? The advice that I just gave you is something that I can bounce off myself and see, well, is that advice that I would really follow according to the rules that I live my life by? If I have this rule that says, this is how you should behave, get rid of that guy, run away, he's a bad guy, and my rule says we're a oneness, I can't give that advice. I can't say, leave and walk away. I did that, it didn't work. So it's what is the right thing to do? And how do you know what the right thing to do is when you're in pain, you're in anger? Having the rules that says when you're in that level of anger, you're dumb as fuck. So I know while I'm in that level of chaos, I know that how I move forward, I don't know. I would say that absolutely clear. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I know that I'm going to do something. And then let the chaos in my mind, let everything process. What are the rules? What do I do? What is it I'm going to work for? Does everything fit? And then when everything fits, all of a sudden you get stronger. You get, bigger and stronger. But you could get bigger and stronger in the solution that you found that's anger and think it's a really good idea. And you can go at that with a lot more force and strong and power. But to help you keep those glasses, those that you want to stay smart on, that's why I say this. Bottled intentions is like, it's a demand thing on the planet right now. And it's like, you can use it at home, do it, it works. Why it works is because as soon as you have a routine in your day that interrupts your thought processes towards the thoughts you want to go down in the first place, that will set your day. Your pattern of thoughts will be going down a different path. It's like you've wake up in the day and you've got 3 hiking paths you can go down. One hiking path is going to be hell. One hiking path is going to be really, really fun, and one might be boring. You choose your day which one you want to go down. So although there's really, really bad shit going on in my life right now, I still want to go down that loving path. So I need something that gets me off that anger path, because you will go towards that thing that gets you anger because you want that problem solved. So you're going to be more that path towards hell is like a magnet. You want with anything to go down that anger path. But ultimately, at the end of the day, that's not the path you want to live. So you got to take that loving path. So that's why, this bottled intentions goes. Just knowing that I got to fill the bottles up every day sets my day to remember what my intention is for that day. Despite whatever is going on, I've got to try and do this because this will keep me smart. And one of them is love and happiness. So during, my mother's what I call murder, I got to try and be loving and happy through that. Kind of question anybody's idea of feeling happy and love while your mother is died. Like, that is just really, really hard to comprehend. But it's the only way I'm going to get smart. So, yes, things are wrong, but it means I can still feel happy about something. So I'm going to remember all of the happy times that I can with my mom. Do that as much as possible. Feel her love as much as possible. Feel how much I showed her love and how much she showed me love. It's very important on both ways. The bottles also have no excuses, no complaints. And it's not a matter of living your life ignoring complaints and excuses. It's a matter of making as many complaints and excuses as you can and living your life purpose so that you overcome every complaint and excuse you have. Well, I have a complaint. Hey, my mother was murdered. That makes it my problem. I am the one that was causal because I'm the one that recognized it. So I'm the one that has to do something regarding my mother's death. The cause of it, more important, not, what caused her death. Well, I know right away that if everything that I'm saying is a solution, then I should have done it faster. What caused me not to do it faster? Those are things that I need to understand. So at the end of the day, regardless of what my brother was doing, it could have been prevented if I, knew how to do what it is I need to do a little faster. So it is the driving force that the problem still exists. It's still my problem. I still need to do something with it. Now, I am saying that I'm writing a book, do this YouTube channel and all of that. That's how I move forward in my life, is I am making everything that was bad into something good. Now, also in my life rules, I have this oneness. We got to be at one. Family has to get along. So whatever it is, however I write this book, has to be through loving eyes. And I'm saying even right now today, it's not a healthy day to write this book. This book is the most challenging thing because what I'm seeing this book turn out to be is that when my brother closes the book on that, closes the book he's reading, he will love the book. That's what this challenge has to be. At the end of the day, I've got to write it so that my brother loves the book. That everybody that I am talking about can actually put the book down and love it. So that's the goal. You have to love your enemy, but you got to get your enemy to love you. So it's challenging, but through constantly remembering love and happiness, no complaints and no excuses. I know what the end goal is. I have no complaints. If I walk in my path, that complaint will be gone. I have no excuses about, here, if I can see a book like that can be written, then it means I have that potential to be doing it with no excuses. As long as I have an excuse, as long as I am aware of the excuse I have in not being able to, then it's just something I need to overcome. I need to look at my responsibility in that. What do I need to do? What needs to be done to get it over? The other one of these bottles is confidence and certainty. You need to be confident and certain about, okay, I know I'm going to get over this pain. I know that this is going to be something really good. I know that's my intention. I know at the end result. So I'm confident about what it is I know. I'm confident that I'm at a point of a checkmate right now. My brother's got to be happy. Checkmate. It's not about my brother being unhappy. It's about my brother being happy. Harmony and alignment. If what it is that I want to do and be successful, I need the perfect alignment and be in perfect harmony with the rest of the planet to be able to get it done. I know that I was in perfect alignment to make hell be experienced. I know that if the goal is to write a book about my brother who murdered my mother and have it resulted that he loves the book, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would love that book. I'm sure I'd be in alignment with somebody with that book. So, I have to feel what that alignment is like, and then it helps build the path that I walk on. Accepting and allowing is another bottle that I drink. Every day it's like, okay, accept and allow. What's this about? Accept and allow. What can I do that's good about this? It makes me set back and say, yes, this is really, really bad shit, but there's something good in everything that's bad. The shit that was going on in my brother's life is going to be escalated now that my mother's dead. My brother's life could get the potential of him living a more happy life through death because he caused me to do something. I love him so much it's causing me to do something that there's going to be an effect one way or another. We don't know what it is, but as long as I walk in confidence and with these intentions, every single time that I was able to feel these 100%, I was successful at it. There's nothing that I know without a doubt that this is going to be successful when I feel everything is right. When I feel here is the book. Like I really wanted a professional writer to do it. Because I'm not a writer, so now it's even more challenging because I'm not a writer, but I know that that's going to happen. So another bottle that I think about is gratitude and humanity. I have to look at this experience in a grateful way. The way I see the world is everybody's death is causal. Somebody is causing somebody's death, even if you're causing your own death. We're all causing everybody to die. So with the way I view my world, yeah, it's really easy. Beyond a doubt, I can see what caused my mother's death. It's not rocket science. I can even see how I was a participant in causing it because I don't know how to solve that problem, but I know that if my mother was around me more, she would be alive today. I know if I could have changed my father and brother's minds, my mother would be, but I just didn't know. So at the end of the day, that's the only thing that we can say about everybody is we just didn't know what we were doing. So I cannot lay or create my brother to have a life of hell for not knowing what he wasn't doing, because I'm guilty of the same thing in some way, shape, or form, someplace. So, accepting and allowing that shit is bad, but not allowing that negative to turn your glasses on to being negative really, really helps. And then the other one is prosperity and abundance, and that is not money. I am not after money, and